Flowing ad budget on metrics that look great till the CFO sees them, that's bull spend. And marketers are calling it out in Dashboard Confessions.
I remember telling my boss, it'll be good for the brand, when leads were slow. Yeah, it wasn't.
Cut the bull spend. LinkedIn lets you target by company, job title, and more. Advertise on LinkedIn. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a $250 credit. Go to linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
I'm Jessica, and this is Daebak K-Rambles, where a couple of friends review Korean dramas. Except today, hello and welcome back. This is technically the last episode of season 6, and it's actually something totally different. This is the 100th episode of Daebak K-Rambles, and I can't believe it. I never thought that I'd get this far with this podcast, to be frank. Back in July of 2025, so a few months ago from when this is recorded, was the 4-year anniversary of Daebak, and it still boggles my mind that there's still people listening, engaging, messaging me, really connecting with the show, the reviews, and with me. I'm truly touched, and maybe I kind of procrastinated recording this 100th episode because it's got such a finality to it, you know? It's a big milestone, and I wanted to delay the satisfaction maybe a little longer. Plus, I'm just so tired. I do need a break. I had a few ideas for how to celebrate 100 episodes, and I posted a big poll on Instagram toward the beginning of the summer on what you guys wanted, and the vast majority of people were between this idea and me ranking my top 10 K-dramas of all time. Some people were like, do both. Even now, the latter option makes me super uncomfortable. So I went with doing 100 K-drama moments that live rent-free in my head. So this episode is a solo pod, no guest, just me, giving you the moments that I replay in my head, the ones that stuck to my shoe, the moments I remember best. They are in no particular order at all. Listen, I couldn't rank them even if I tried, and some shows have multiple moments, but never more than 2 moments on this list because I didn't think that was fair. I say moments generously because it could be a whole scene, a split second, it could be the cinematography, music, a single aspect of the show that I remember, or even how it's aged in my estimations. So that being said, thank you for supporting the podcast, supporting me on this journey. It's been so gratifying to build a community around Daebak, around our love for K-dramas and C-dramas and all of the rest. I know that sometimes it is a little easy to forget that there's a real person behind all of this drama content. So this episode and my AMA episode that I did last year is as much of an introduction to me as it is for fans of the podcast. So before we get into it, if this is your first time listening, go ahead and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more. And if you like us, please give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I know that I say that every episode, but truly it means a lot. I see when people post reviews, maybe not right away, but I do see them. And it encourages me to keep on going, to give you more episodes and kind of do this as a really robust hobby. It is purely because I enjoy it, and the moment that I stop enjoying doing this, I'll stop doing the podcast. But really, when you reach out and you send me a DM or you write a review and give me 5 stars, it's telling me I'm doing a good job, and it makes me want to keep putting out content for you guys. So that being said, come check us out on social media to stay up to date on our latest episodes and reviews. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at DaebakPod, DaebakPod. And lastly, if you're a fan, please consider becoming a patron. It's a great way for you to get involved and show your support. You can check out the page on patreon.com/daebakpod. And shout out to my patrons: Curtis TD, Alana, Lorna, Sammy, Julian #1, Caitlin, Tenmei, Marta, Delphia, Maria, Sarah, Pam, Julian #2, Nadira, Primal Toaster, and Laura. I appreciate you guys so much. And now that the podcast is going on the usual hiatus after a season, I will be picking up and doing more Patreon stuff. So please keep an eye on that feed. I'll be hanging out there a lot more. Okay, so here's 100 K-drama moments that live rent-free in my head. I can't imagine this will take very long to go through because it's very quick, right? Like, I'm not going to sit here and wax poetic about, number 6 being this, and it takes me 30 minutes to explain it. No. So buckle up. I might go a little fast, but you can always reach out and let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear if you agree, or I would love to hear your moments that you remember that are impactful for you. Okay, here we go. Number 1 is the Moon Lovers rain protest scene. This is a scene that I have posted to my Instagram reels. I've done a TikTok on it, and I just love this scene in particular. And I know that that's confusing because I don't really like Moon Lovers. I don't like that show. I think it's really average at best, but this scene is really excellent and the emotions are there. It's super heightened. The acting from all parties is really, really great. And it's something that the K-drama did better. One of the few things that it did better than the original Scarlet Heart C-drama, which I adore. 100% go watch that. But this Moon Lovers rain process scene, it is super, super amazing. Okay, number 2, the Boys Over Flowers F4 intro. Listen, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that I can replay this scene in my head. I have it fully, this scene of them 4 coming in, all of the kids freaking out. I think it's so cheesy. I think it's so funny and campy. I love the F4 intro. This is the first time you really see the curls on Gutum Pugh. It's just so stupid. I love it. Number 3, Strong Woman To Wong-soon. And this is kind of a bunch of moments in the show. It's them texting back and forth. So the Min couple texting back and forth, flirty things. I think it's cute. Park Hyung-sik doing the most in these scenes. He's kicking his feet. He's squealing. He's like melting into his bed. And I just love it. I think it's adorable. The other moment, number 4, is also from Strong Woman To Bong-soon. And it's really just the face mask villain because he is really memorable in my opinion. I still remember the first time seeing that mask and being like, ha! Because it's so jarring. So that guy is on this list. Number 5, Goblin, the umbrella pass. And if you know, you know. I don't know why they decided to make this so dramatic. I think it's quintessential K-drama. It is so iconic. It's been spoofed. It's been redone. It's been copied. I love this moment. I'm sorry, I'm getting like emotional even just thinking about it. But the umbrella pass with the beautiful life. Come on. All right. Number 6, also from Goblin, and it is the Goblin death scene when Kong-yu dies and just disintegrates into sparks. Kim Go-eun's reaction, her guttural screaming and crying, I can't get over it. It's memorable. Sticks out in my mind. Number 7 is from It's Okay to Not Be Okay. It's also more crying. It's Kim Soo-hyun's crying with that moment on the staircase in the hospital where Oh Jung-se is screaming that he wants to kill his older brother. He wants to kill his Hyung, and he's having this massive freak out. That moment is so haunting to me because it's drawing on that Kim So-hyun's character's deepest regret, the thing that he feels guilty about the most. It's so impactful. Number 8 is Fight for My Way. This is the post-fight I'm in trouble line. Park So-jin says, I'm in trouble, you look pretty even when you cry. And it's basically his love confession toward the female lead. And I love it. Number 9 is from The Crowned Clown, and it is the doppelganger face-off. Yo Jin-gu really captures the essence of both characters who could not be further apart in mannerisms and personality. One is a mad king and the other is a really naive street performer, a clown. And this moment really rattles you as an audience member to see them facing off against each other. And it is the same actor. He's excellent in it. Number 10, the King, Eternal Monarch. It's the protect her, she's the future queen of the Kingdom of Korea rescue scene. This show also similar to Moon Lovers, but this one's worse. I can't stand it. Really can't stand the show, but this moment lives rent free. It is harrowing, and you are just transfixed on both of them, and her making it into his arms, and oh my god, yes, romance. Number 11 is from the K-drama Moving. The moment when Ryu Seung-ryung's wife dies, and his grief, his sobbing, he's sobbing and wailing all throughout the funeral parlor, the funeral hall. The look on his face, the set of his shoulders, the way he just can't contain it. That moment, that whole scene is undeniable. Number 12, another undeniable scene we have from My Dearest, the slave market reunion. We've done a whole episode on My Dearest, so I feel like I left it all on the dance floor, but this is a remarkable scene. It should go in the pantheon of best reunion scenes in K-drama because it is crushing. It's super affecting. Both of them running the gamut of emotions from shame and hopelessness to relief and anger and just general heartbreak. It's gorgeous, gorgeous scene. Number 13 is from DP season 1. It is close to the ending scene, very close, where the soldier shoots himself, and Jung-hae, who has just witnessed this, is screeching. Like, there's no other way to describe it. It's this pained, guttural screeching. It is the sound of despair. Everyone is shocked. They built up to the scene so well. I mean, it's hard to describe without you guys seeing it, but watch DP. Watch DP. Number 14 is 2521. And there's lots of scenes that I could have pulled out of 2521, to be honest, but I'm going to go with the stinger at the end of the show, where Baek Yoo-jin's password is revealed. He can't get into his work computer, and the security question is, who was your first love? And he types in Naido. Yeah. Yes, that is how life is. That, big moments in your life get reduced to security questions and door codes, and that's just how life is. Like, it doesn't mean that it didn't happen or it wasn't meaningful. It's just time. So I love 2521, that moment specifically. Number 15 is Healer, and it's it's such a split-second moment, but I love it. It's when Ji Chang-wook looks over at Park Min-young, who's saving him. He doesn't need any saving. He's basically letting her drag him out of this building, this area. And he looks slyly over at her, kind of like amused that she is saving him or attempting to. He's freaking Healer. So I just love it. It is such a sexy little moment. I love it. Number 16 is from W2 Worlds Apart. And it's when the male lead steps out of the comic world, because I remember watching that and being like, oh my god, he's leaving the manhwa. The number 17 is also from W2 Worlds Apart. It's when I think it's earlier in the show. I don't know. Again, these are even out of order within the show itself. But number 17 is from Two Worlds Apart. She flashes him and then kisses him to try and end the episode of the manhwa. And it doesn't work. So she's like stuck in this awkward position. I love that scene. It's super memorable. 18, When the Camellia Blooms. It is the baseball drone scene. This scene is great. I love that Kang Han-ul's character Yong-sik comes up and really shows up for Kong Hyo-jin's character Dong-baek and her son Pil-gu. I love Pil-gu, played by Kim Kang-hoon. This moment is like a stepdad moment. It is so cute. He comes in and defends Pil-gu and has basically video evidence to back it up because he had this drone flying over his little league baseball game. And it starts a little fight there and stuff. I love it. Number 19 is the K-drama Happiness. It's this small moment of this little girl talking to Han Hyo-ju and saying, "Is that your husband?" She goes, "Yeah." The little girl says, "Oh, he's so cute." It's precious. Number 20 is also from Happiness, and it is actually the jump scare with the parking basement zombie pretending to be uninfected. They kind of like, there's this guy in the parking basement and he's trying to get in and he's trying to fool these people into letting him inside the building, but he's infected. And so they kind of close the curtains or whatever that's there, blocking the view. And when they go to open it again, he's there, but like zombified. And I freaking love that jump scare. It's so effective. Number 21 is Prison Playbook, and it is when the character Looney relapses because you spent a lot of time with these characters in the prison cell. They're all like basically sharing one room in the prison. And Looney is a crazy character, and you're not quite sure what his deal is, if he's going to make it on the outside. And when he gets let out, he basically relapses and falls into old habits, starts taking drugs again, gets caught and lands back in prison. Like, it's so heartbreaking. And that moment when they catch him, oh my God, I remember it. Number 22 is Our Blues. And it's again a very particular moment, but it's the teen pregnancy couple. They're out in the rain. They get caught in the rain, and she basically folds her hands so that it is covering her belly, her, growing pregnancy belly. And then he folds his hands and covers her face, shields it from the rain. And I thought that, oh my God, it's so cute even now, just talking about it. Number 23 is also from Our Blues, and it is basically this effect that they did to showcase Shinmina's depression. What does it feel like maybe for her when she is having a bout of her depression? And it is when they start extinguishing city lights in mass, like quadrants of city start going black, and it's like her world becomes dark. And I thought that was really impressive. Number 24 is from Dream High, and it is also Kim Soo-hyun's performance in a garbage bag. Okay, like that to me is so ridiculous that, they go to recruit him from this small country town that's having a talent show, and he goes up there and, no word of a lie, sings a song in a garbage bag. And I just remember it like it was yesterday. 25 is also from Dream High, and it is actually just the Dream High theme song. I remember that very vividly. Moving on, Descendants of the Sun is 26, and it is obviously the moment when Song Joong-ki's character and his team lands in a helicopter in front of the doctor team. Song Hye-kyo's scarf gets blown off of her neck, and he picks it up. And they have this moment where they pass each other. And Song Joong-ki is in his aviators. He looks really tough. Iconic. It's been spoofed. It's a gag now. And I love it. I still love it. I think it's so great. Number 27 is Mr. Sunshine. It's actually the second... You know what? This is really late to do this, but spoilers for everything. Spoiler warning for everything. In Mr. Sunshine, it's when the second female lead dies and Yoo Yeon-suk is carrying her on his back. Yeah, that broke me completely. Number 28 is Love All Play, and it's really just the male lead smile. Tae Jong-hyuk in that show is just so effervescent, and every time he smiles, it warms my heart. Number 29 is Move to Heaven, and it is actually just the ending scene with our autistic guru hugging the trees that represent his mother and father. Yeah, I don't even want to elaborate. That scene broke me. Number 30 is What Happened in Bali. It's literally just the entire ending of What Happened in Bali. If you know, you know. Just shocked me. It scarred me. Number 31 is 9 and 2 outs, or 2 outs in the 9th inning. And it's really the male lead and the female lead who are friends. This is a friends to lovers show. And it's them standing and looking at each other breathless at the front door. It's almost like this moment of, oh my God, is this really happening? Are we really thinking about, crossing this line here between friends and lovers? Incredible. I love that show. Highly recommend. Number 32 is The Third Charm. And this is a show that is really divisive. People just don't like this show. And even though it's not the best show, the reveal that the female lead has been grieving this whole time, the whole show, watching old home videos of her son this entire time. Like the entire time that she was on screen, she would go home and you'd see her watching television, but the camera never showed what she was watching. We just assumed that it was cable television or whatever. No, she was sitting at home watching home videos of her deceased son. She's basically been torturing herself and grieving in this, oh my God, very protracted way. That reveal rocked me. Number 33 is Something in the Rain. And it's really just, I just have this montage of them together, of Jung-hin and Son Ye-jin together, them making out in his apartment, all of these beautiful moments of chemistry. That is what sticks out from Something in the Rain. Number 34 is Coffee Prince. It is the beach scene where she's kind of fallen asleep next to him and he is grappling with his feelings for her because he thinks he's falling in love with the man. It's this angsty love scene. There's tears in Kong Yu's eyes. It is a massive yearning scene. 35 is also Coffee Prince. I didn't lump these together because they're two different things, two different scenes. But this scene 35 is the scene when they finally kiss, because that kiss scene is like, it's just so iconic. And the lines, I like you, I don't care whether you're a man or an alien anymore. Yes, you can read it sideways and you can take it sideways, but I think it's getting at the fact that he doesn't care anymore. He doesn't care what her gender is. He's come to terms with the fact that he just loves her. Number 36 is It's Okay, That's Love. It's the scene, oh my God, these are getting me, but it's the scene when To In-sung is giving D.O. the shoes. And it's this moment of letting go of his hallucination. Oh my God, just cut the show. Number 37 is Temperature of Love. And it's the subway/train kiss. So sexy. I mean, come on. Number 38 is also from Temperature of Love, but it's just like the cinematography moments that get me, because I hadn't seen a K-drama do this, and I don't think I've seen them do it since. But important moments between the leads, they throw it into black and white. They are presented in black and white. I think that's smart. I think it's alluring, and it makes you remember those scenes a little better. Number 39 is Another Miss O. It's this, I just don't even remember the context for this scene, but it's like the angry kissing scene. And I'm sure those that have seen it will maybe understand what I'm talking about, but she is fucking pissed at him. And I can't remember for what. I don't know if it's like the grand reveal happened or what, but she is mad at him. And he is just continuing to grab her and kiss her. And she's like fighting him, but also she's kissing him back. It's very aggressive. And that moment is seared into my brain. You could say, oh, it's toxic. Oh, it's this. Yeah, that's literally why I'm watching. So Another Miss O. Number 40 is from Summer Scent. It's just the fields of green. These rolling green fields of beautiful, lush countryside. And it was green tea fields in Poksong. I think it's beautiful. I remember that about the show very much. Number 41 is also from Summer Scent, and it's just the beginning, the beginning scenes when I was like locked in, where they're stranded on the mountain. I believe the male lead takes his shirt off and like, no one's looked better than this man. No one has looked better than Song Sung-on. I think he's just unassailable when he was younger. Number 42 is Autumn in My Heart, and it is when the female lead, spoilers, when the female lead dies. It is Song Hye-kyo and Song Sung-on again. He carries her on his back, and like this is one of the first times, if not the first time, that this was seen in a K-drama where she takes her last breath and he's giving her a piggyback ride. Oh my god, I will not be elaborating. 43 is Do You Like Brahms? And it's actually just the first episode. This happens fairly quickly. The female lead gets kicked off of the orchestra. She's barely good enough to be there. And I remember my secondhand embarrassment. This whole scene is just, oh my god, painful to watch. She doesn't perform at the same caliber as the other violinist, and so she's basically cut. She's the last chair, and she gets kicked off of this orchestra, and she starts trying to advocate for herself with the conductor. It's a lot. Number 44 is Sweet Home Season 1, and it's actually just Lee Si-young being fit as fuck. She's crawling around these air ducts in a sport bra and panties and fighting off these monsters. Sorry, I was shocked. I was like, when did this happen? I've never seen her body. I mean, sorry. So we talked about that in the Sweet Home episode. She's actually like a amateur boxer or something. Good for her. Good for her. That's why she's on this list. Number 45 is from Go Back Couple, and it's the Jang Ki-young catch. She's wearing these heels with her two friends, and they're walking to a club. They're going clubbing, but they're wearing these really impractical heels, and they have to walk down a very steep hill. And she goes careening, and at the end of the hill at the bottom, Jang Ki-young catches the female lead, and I love that scene. Number 46 is Summer Strike, and it's really just the vibe of the show. It's the smell of the ocean, the tiny dust particles floating through rays of sunlight beaming into the library, the concept of just starting over, going on strike from your life. I love that about Summer Strike, and that is what I am left with after watching the show. Number 47 is Youth of May. It's their first date, her pretending to be her friend and him immediately clocking the deception and being kind of amused by her antics. Love it. Love it. Number 48 is also from Youth of May. It is the ending, the finale of that show, and spoilers, she dies and he lives on, just completely and utterly destroyed by her passing, and kind of living on in honor of her because that's what she would have wanted, even though he desperately wants to join her in death. Like, he feels so empty without her. Gut punch. Number 49, Crash Landing on You. And it's really just the premise of the show, the initial crash landing. That whole scene, amazing. Number 50 is also from Crash Landing on You, and it's the simple moment of Hyunbin finding her at the North Korean market at night with a candle, which is a luxury in and of itself. So very cute, very sweet. I'll thank you not to say, why didn't you have this moment from Crash Landing on You? Why didn't you have this one from Chloe? Why not the border scene? Yeah, it's just me. This is me, what I remember. 51 is My Love from the Star. And it's that scene of him lifting her up and floating her to him for a kiss. He kind of makes her fly. That scene, I remember. Like, when I was rewatching it for the podcast, I was like, oh shit, that's right. This scene lives on. Number 52 is Beyond Evil. It's the fingers on the porch, the severed fingers. Yep. Number 53 is also from Beyond Evil, and it's just the sadistic smile from the male lead, from Shin Ha-kyun. He really presents a perfect, ambiguous figure who you're just not sure if he's good or evil. Number 54 is from Navilera, and it's the dance in the snow. Oh, it's so cute. Definitely one of Song Kang's better roles, better shows. Very touching moment. Number 55 is from My Mister. It's IU crying while listening to him. And I'll leave it at that. Number 56 is also from My Mister, and it is Lee Sung-kyun, his breakdown with his cheating wife. Yeah. 57, True Beauty, and it's the Okidokio and the cheetah print boxers, and that's it. Number 58 is The Red Slave. It is I can't remember if it's episode 5 or 6, but she warns him of an attack with like a kite thing, and then she rushes back on foot, and they run toward each other in a field, and he catches her in his arms just as she collapses from exhaustion. Oof. Yes, definitely made my list. Definitely lives rent free. 59 is also from The Red Sleeve, and it's around this time too. It's shirtless Lee Jun-ho. It's the bath time fall. She like tosses herself in the hot bath with him, and he looks super good. The sexual tension. Oh, number 60 is My Name, and it is a big spoiler, the death of the male lead, the death of An Bo-hyun's character. Ooh, yeah, that was brutal. That was brutal. Number 61 is from Kingdom, and is just the general visual of the zombies all piled up on each other, sleeping under buildings and platforms in the day, piling up on each other when they go into a frenzied attack, and that left an impression. Certainly left an impression. It is pretty unique for zombies. It's just disgusting. Number 62 is Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. And again, similar to Summer Strike, it's just the vibes on this one. I remember vibes. The seaside town, Kim Sun-ho's face in episode 1 when he sees her cleaning seafood on the pier with the ajumas, the golden light, the red boat at the top of the hill. Just like kind of just flashes of imagery that come to mind for me when I think of Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha, and it sticks around. 63 is from Nevertheless. It's the initial art piece of her naked and bent over a table, this really vulnerable, revealing position that her ex sculpted without her consent. Like he did this without her knowing. He used her face, her likeness. Really startling. 64 is also from Nevertheless, and it's just butterflies. I don't know what else to tell you. Just butterflies everywhere. Butterfly tattoos. Butterfly names. Yunabi. Her name means butterfly in Korean. The do you want to see butterflies? The symbolic meanings of it. All that shit. Number 65 is Her Private Life, and it's that scene that kind of starts off with Kim Jae-wook blindfolded on her couch. I mean, oof, that is sexy to the max, because they end up kissing. Oh, love it. Number 66 is So I Married an Anti-Fan, and it's the scene of him adjusting her passenger seat in the car, but he adjusts the seat forward purposely so their lips touch, and it's like a sneaky little kiss, and she calls him on it, and it's pretty cute. Number 67 is What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, and again, it's just very similar to Nevertheless. It's aura, it's narcissist. That's what I remember very strongly. Number 68 is from Save Me, and it's the moment when she starts speaking in tongues. If you know, you know. And then number 69 is also from Save Me, and it's the secret sex room. Yeah, both of these just make me so uncomfortable. Number 70 is from Shopping King Louis. There is so much comedy in this show. I love it. This scene in number 70 is when there's a spider on the wall, and Seo In-guk's reaction to it is hysterical. 71, also Shopping King Louis, and it's the Titanic gag with the Celine Dion music. I thought that was so funny. I keeled over laughing when I first saw it. Number 72 is from the K-drama One More Time, and it is just the premise, the concept of it. It's Groundhog Day, the butterfly effect. This guy, he's caught in a time loop. It's good. I really like that show. 73 is My Liberation Notes. And it's when they find all the green soju bottles inside Mr. Gu's house. Shocking. Number 74 is also from my Liberation Notes, and it's just the worship me. That line, that moment, the worship me. Oh, undeniable. Number 75 is Surplus Princess, and it's the G-Dragon spoof. This is an entire scene where one of the friends kind of gets rejected low-key by the female lead, who is played by Toboa. Not my favorite actress, but this is a very early role for her. Oh, same for Nam Joo-hyuk. Nam Joo-hyuk is in it, and he's nowhere near the male lead. He's kind of like this awkward, lanky dude who's friends with the female lead, the mermaid princess. And there is this G-Dragon spoof that is meticulous and funny as shit. Definitely of a time, but so much fun. Number 76 is Tempted. And it's just the chemistry in the show is so good. And I think there's a pool scene as well between them because, of course, it's the same story basically as Cruel Intentions, which is also based on a French novel. Love that scene and their chemistry. Number 77 is the show Missing You. It's the rape scene in that show where after the male lead ends up leaving her at the rape/kidnapping scene instead of trying to save her. I don't know how else to put it. Like that's the scene that I remember from that show. It's so appalling. Yeah. Number 78 is Splash Splash Love, when she hops into the puddle and pops out in the middle of a rain ritual. If you're gonna give me a fantasy K-drama, like make it good. Okay, I love Splash Splash Love. And that moment where she just goes, whoop, just jumps into the puddle and pops out. She thinks she's in a sack. It's so funny. I love it. Number 79 is Lie to Me, and it is the Coca-Cola kiss scene. They also don't make scenes like this anymore in K-dramas where it's like a really light scene. They're kind of like fighting with food playfully, and then all of a sudden they stop what they're doing. There's a pause in the middle of all of this banter and play, and they just start making out. They just start kissing. Like, it blows up. Oh. Number 80 is also from Lie to Me. If you haven't listened to the AMA episode, Lie to Me is the very first K-drama that I ever watched. So the fact that it's even on this list is surprising that I remember so much from it. But Lie to Me, the moment when they're sitting on the bench and cherry blossoms start to fall all around them, and it's sort of dreamy and beautiful. Number 81 is Personal Taste. And just me learning about traditional Korean houses. There's a lot of that in the show because she lives in a traditional Korean house. Imano's character is trying to get the layout of the house, I believe, because he's an architect. And then there's also there's also like a sex scene where Imano kisses her bare shoulder, and I was like, whoa. I remember all of that. Personal Taste. 82 is from Heartstrings. It's really just me learning about the traditional Korean instrument, the kayakum. I thought that was very interesting, super educational. 83 is from Cheese in the Trap, and if you don't recognize the intro music at the top of every Daebak episode, it is instrumental music from Cheese in the Trap. So I have to put Cheese in the Trap on this list specifically for one song. Number 4 is also Cheese in the Trap, and it's literally just Kim Go-eun's shaggy red hair. I thought that hair was terrible, and it lives on in my head. Of course, I know she's supposed to match the webtoon character. I don't care. Number 85 is Memories of the Alhambra, and it's actually the first time that you see the augmented reality. This had a really cool premise, really bad execution. Like, the plot was just bleh. But the first time that you see Hyunbin playing the game, and in the middle of this beautiful Spanish city, a warrior jumps down and like breaks the cobblestones at his feet. It was cool. It was super cool. Number 86 is Shut Up Flower Boy Band, and it's just the music from that show. I remember loving the music from Shut Up Flower Boy Band. Number 87 is Warrior Paek Tong-soo. As I said before, I had a major mix-up with the OTT on that show. I thought he was going to end up with another girl who was part of his crew, and that was not the case at all. The female lead, who he ends up getting with, has a giant back tattoo that her dad, I think, kind of like knocked her out, and then he tattooed an entire sort of map thing, a secret map, on her back. And I remember seeing her back and that she had this giant secret that she had to protect. Other shows have done that since, but like I remember the Warrior Paek Tong-soo did it first. Number 88, My ID is Gangnam Beauty, and it's her dance to New Face by Psy. Yeah, I remember that choreographed dance. Number 89 is Rooftop Prince. The female lead makes omurice for them, for the guys that end up in present day, and they go nuts. It's the first time I'd ever heard of omurice, basically omelet rice. Number 90 is Romance is a Bonus Book, and it's not a moment that I think you might recognize off the bat. It's a small moment where the female lead kind of goes clubbing with the clubbing Ajuma. She has like a whole double life where she's a club legend, and they go clubbing, and then there's a moment where the ladies are talking about this relationship ending moment for one of the ladies, her marriage, and it definitely left an impression on me. Number 91 is The King to Hearts, and it's an Easter egg kind of moment, the Hyunbin billboard moment with Hajiwon, which, if you know, Hajiwon starred in Secret Garden alongside Hyunbin. And so there's a billboard of the actor Hyunbin in the show, and Hajiwon, who's playing the female leading The King to Hearts, has a reaction. She's like, oh my god, it's Hyunbin, like that's so cool. And she has a little fangirl moment, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so great. I love that. 92 is The Smile Has Left Your Eyes. It's basically the sex scene, their playful foreplay, removing their clothes, the giggling and the kissing, it's a warm light in the room. All of that is living rent free in my head. 93, Goo Family Book. So this is with Lee Seung-gi and Bae Suzy, but this moment that I remember has nothing to do with them. It's actually the intro episode detailing the love story between Lee Seung-gi's parents. His father was a gumyo and his mother was a regular human. The mom's whole family was labeled traitors, and she got sold into a kiseng house. And rather than succumb to her circumstances, she was really defiant. The kiseng house madam tied her to a tree outside, and she would basically rather starve and freeze than lose any of her dignity. And then Gumio Daddy saves her, and it's like a tantalizing little vignette of a love story. So I really fondly remember that scene. It was kind of like better than the rest of the show. I don't know. Maybe I'm spitballing. I need to rewatch Goo Family Book. 94 is Secret Garden, and it is that ridiculous bedazzled designer tracksuit and kissing the coffee foam off of her mouth. This should really be two moments, but basically I remember the suit and I remember this very famous kiss. Number 95 is City Hunter. It's really just the entirety of the Thailand sequences. All of those scenes put together. I remember Thailand like it was yesterday, watching these parts of the show. Even though it was like so fine in those episodes. His hair is like long and shaggy before he cuts it into like the Bieber cut. Amazing. 10 out of 10. 96 is I'm Not a Robot. It is the kitchen kiss scene in one of the final episodes. Really steamy kiss. Why? I don't know, but loved it. 97 is also from I'm Not a Robot, and it's actually the reveal that she's been lying to him this whole time. Like, he has this psychosomatic allergic reaction when he realizes that she's actually human and not a robot at the beach. That scene, perfect scene. Number 98 is from Gung/Princess Hours, and it's actually the reconciliation kiss toward the end of the show. I just remember like her kind of like after they kiss, they're kind of chatting and she's laying on top of him and it's just feels so intimate all of a sudden. And then I guess the other moment from this show that I remember, they're both kiss scenes, I guess, is the street kiss scene, which famously was filmed guerrilla style. They just had those two actors, Joo Ji-eun and Yoon Eun-hae, walk up on the street in Korea and just start kissing, start making out in the street. And every person in that scene is a real bystander. There's no extras in that scene. And I love the reaction from the crowd. I love that they're kind of like just ever so slightly awkward. Perfect. Number 99 is I'm Sorry, I Love You. And it's, of course, when he looks up in the steamy bathroom mirror and sees that she's written I'm sorry, I love you on the mirror for him to find. Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Number 100 is actually a more recent show. It's Squid Game season 3, and it's that moment when Ki-eun says, "We are not horses, we are humans, humans are," and trails off. That is very powerful to me, and I love that moment. So there you have it. That's 100, if we're being conservative, but like probably a few more than that, K-drama moments that live rent-free in my head. Again, kind of loose with the moment, but whatever, it's my show, I can do what I want. And I would love to hear from you guys, to hear if maybe I jogged your memory on some of these, if they stuck out to you as well, or maybe there's different moments from these same shows that you love and remember. I'd love to hear from you guys. This was a wonderful little trip down memory lane, and I loved celebrating 100 episodes with you guys in a very unique way, in a way that kind of surges my love for K-dramas. So with that being said, I'll see myself out. I'm Jessica, and this has been the Daebak K-Rambles podcast.